Hello there once again, people. Welcome to yet another episode of Seeking Shamblers. So this time around, we're going to be checking out a level called Liquid Despair, which just happens to be a single-player level as well as a deathmatch level. So this is yet another campaign level. Wonderful for our server type thing. So yeah, another level to add to our server, to add to our little collection, say, one more level! Anyway, this level's made by Steve Briscoe, so I do not recognize the guy at all. But he's apparently the graphic artist and creator of the Doom 2 WADs, Skywood, Adolf, and the Demon Sprite replacement Sock Monkey. AKA, I have zero idea who in God's name this guy is. So let's see here. This is a single-player level for registered Quake. Well planned, nicely designed lighting and texture matching, has monsters, work indoors, an exit that takes you to E1M8, and lots of places to kill things! So anyway, he also gives additional credits to the authors of Quest, Quake Studio, and the Quake map specs, of course. It's software for a beautiful game. So yeah, apparently this used a mixture of both Quest and Quake Studio, which I'm not sure I recognize the name Quake Studio. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm actually getting much of information about... Okay, never mind. It's actually the editor made by Dalius. It just has a space in the name, not no space. Not sure why he did that, but yeah. So it's a hybrid of both in a way. And yeah, other than that, really nothing too spectacular. It's, like I said, mostly made for single player, but it did include deathmatch starts. And yeah, let's see here. When the game first starts, the console lists 3 walk monsters and walls. They're not really in a wall, just too close. They work just fine. They're 3 ogres on platforms, essentially. Sometimes when I'm playing, I see fish in strange places. In the game, not in real life. So yeah, this is going to have Rotfish, I guess, which means that, yeah, it could be very, very buggy. Recently, I've actually, found, Rotfish being very, very buggy indeed. Basically, if you alert them and go somewhere else, you end up having the Rotfish, flying around anywhere within the map. So basically, you just want to kill them when you see them. Other than that, really, really simple. It's really the bare bones stuff that we're so used to by now that it really doesn't make sense to go over it again. Yeah, let's actually load up this thing. It's filled with despair, and I like despair, right? Yeah, optimistic. Totally optimistic there. Just love despair. Oh, wait a minute. This is what happens when I set everything wrong. See, I was changing things around to fight with different programs, and now it's all bloody wrong. And I completely forgot I had done that, so now, of course, it's a bit awkward. So this is why I hate DOS bots or whatnot. I wish I could have, a designated shortcut. If I had a designated shortcut, my life would be easy, but, nobody tells me how to do that. And I'm not even sure if it's possible to be done. And people should, our experts in it should help me somewhat. But yeah, let's see here. Despair! So there we are. Liquid Despair, 61 enemies. So it's a relatively big level. Yeah, definitely not your smallest level in the world. Which is nice, because that means lots of content for the server. So let's see here, what do we got here? It looks like some sort of cave system. It's really, really weird looking. Very, very abandoned, but yet it's there. What is this thing anyway? It's like a weird water box. And then of course you have all these ways around here if you want to go. Which of course could also lead to certain death. Oh god! Everyone's alert to me now. Including a Death Knight. Well, it's killed these knights. There is enough. Okay, this is not really working out for me because of this one Death Knight. Can I kill him, please? This is not going well. This is not going well. It's only because this Death Knight chasing me around. Okay, I killed him. Alright, my reward for making in here is ammo. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Double-barreled shotgun and some shells. And also some nails and a nail gun. So now I have some weapons to choose between. Very, very good. Because I was just about to, run out of ammo. Let's see here. So that's 5 of 61. Let's see here. We have all these little areas you could walk into. So you can walk into this little ledge here. There's always waterways. I don't really know where all the water leads. That's the problem. It's so confusing, all the water. There's also a door here that leads elsewhere. But yeah, I'm getting a bit confused. Let's see what happens when I go here. Oh god, this fish! 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rotfish. Okay. So we want to subtract 4 from my number, which would give us what? 57, I think? Yeah, 57. Alright, so we're looking for 57 enemies. Try and keep that in mind. I hate Rotfish. I bloody hate Rotfish because then you gotta do this to try and memorize what exactly you're up to. There might be a lot more Rotfish where that came from, so yeah, we may have a very good fun trying to figure out what exactly the number is that we're going for. This is skill 3, by the way, right? Yep. So, yeah, we killed 4 Rotfish, good enough, but at the same time, that means now we gotta remember it's 57 and not 61 we're looking for. Let's see. We have a pool down there. I don't know if it's easy to get back. You need the silver key. Okay, so we can't go that way. Good to know. So we have to drop into this pool down here. Well, I guess with that in mind, let's go in here. 2, 3. We're up to 3 more. Okay, so we were at 57, now we're up to 54. And also, here's some healths. 115 healths. Those are relatively uncommon to see in these type of things, so definitely we had to see them used heavily here. I guess we'll swim this way and see what exactly happens. Will we see more fish? Oh god, I just alerted death. Plenty of death. Growling, angry things, and... But there we are, some ammo so that we can actually survive it. Oh god! Over the platform! An ambush from behind. Could be hearing all the noise. Okay, so there we are. One more room completed, and there's the silver key up there. How do we get up there? Can I get those rockets? I want those rockets! Alright. Definitely reminds me of a regular Quake level in a way, because it's like surprises around every turn, more of an exploration-based mindset. It definitely isn't the quickest level to fly through, which I like. It's more of like a level that'd be good for the server indeed. I'm liking this level. So needless to say, definitely one more level you'll be seeing on the server very, very shortly. If you actually get on the server. We gotta get that part working, but it's another level, right? Totally. Let's see, here's some more nails that we will be prepared for whatever comes at us when we get that silver key. No traps, no dangers, no anything, just this convenient silver key? I don't like that. Why was it too easy to get the silver key? Well, let's head down here and see what exactly is here on door number 2. More water. Does that mean more Rotfish? No, it just means a little tiny area. There's also not much in the way of exploration. It's mostly a relatively linear level, so there is that. I would rather a wider open area, especially for co-op. But those levels seem very, very rare. I hear a zombie, but I don't have anything to deal with him. Oh, Yoga's falling down from above. Oh god, another one! He's too far to reach from here. Let's head up quickly. Grenade launcher. Get me on that elevator. We need to go up further. Wait, where's the zombie? I see, he's up there. Well, look, I have a weapon to deal with him now. A little side platform here that serves no real purpose, but made sure I was ready. Let's head up. Definitely exploration-based level, and I can appreciate that. Another one? I need to conserve my rockets from zombies, because there are definitely zombies around. And I don't know how many there are. Okay, we're nearly at 30 enemies in the map. Got some more rockets to deal with stuff. Nails and different ammo. Good, good. Looks like we're going to a pool. Three more Rotfish. Okay, so we were at 54. Now we're at 51. Okay, so we have 20 more enemies exactly to go. At this point, it looks like. If I'm doing my math right. Which, like I said, it's a matter of trying to remember everything. So it looks like this area is totally useless besides 2 pools of water. Which one do I go to? I choose pool A. Okay, it looks like either or just returned me back to where I was. Here we are, dealt with the ogre. Luckily ogres I can use grenades on because I am right back. As long as it's no more than 2. So some health. Brilliant. So now we're back here again. We can open up the silver door. There we are. Painful. Definitely not the best of surprises in the world, but luckily I'm alive. And luckily this is more shells to plod along. You know, I can actually use my nail gun. I have like full stock for that. I was kind of trying to conserve it for like a Shambler or something, but so far there hasn't been anything like that. Just trying to make sure there's nothing like too powerful for me. Well, if there is, it's only going to be the last few enemies. Because we're most of the way through. Where's that Death Knight? Okay, just hit another fish. So that would be 50. While we're here, we want to kill this guy. Okay, so we got up to 50 according to him just hitting that guy. Heal up a little bit, and then we'll be ready to swim in the water. Swim to 50. Make that what? It's 50 minus 2 more, so it'd be 48. So we need 4 more enemies. Okay. We're up to 40 more enemies, everybody. I'm trying to keep my math straight. I'm hoping I'm doing well. I can barely see what I'm doing. The world is dark. Well, that was a long tunnel of death. I'm still alive, luckily. And now we have 4 tunnels. Around the central tunnel thing there. Okay. Okay, I think this is the tunnel I entered in. Let's use these to heal up quickly, so we don't die. I like not dying, people. I don't really know where I'm going, but this looks like a good area. I think this leads to the central teleporter cage. I still think there's 4 more enemies, though, isn't there? I don't know. So that's the problem. My math might be wrong. But I believe we have 4 more enemies to go. So that was that side. Oh god, I'm trying to remember which ways I have and haven't been. Where's this lead? Okay, this was a useless dead end. It just led back. So, I want to say I just did everything, I hope? I really don't know. Of course, when it comes to the final version, the walkthrough or whatnot, I'm going to count better and make sure I did it, but who knows, I could have... Maybe it was 44. I don't really think so. But I really can't be sure. You know, it was kind of confusing, the Rotfish everywhere. And like I said, I might have miscounted on 3. I cannot say for certain that I know exactly where I was. I know how many I killed. I want to say it's 47, but you never know. This looks like the exit teleporter. I just failed again too. Well, back in here again. We're going in circles, aren't we? Yes siree, yes siree. Don't fall off the balcony again. But yeah, I think that's the exit teleporter. I think you go in there, you'll exit the level. Makes sense to me, at least. And making sense to me means it's the obvious answer. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is all the enemies. 100% completion on this particular version is kind of hard because I can't exactly count the Rotfish. But yeah, there we are. Thank you for playing Liquid Death or something like that, and you exit the level. And you go to E1M8, as kind of said in the README. So yeah, I need to look into it. I need to see if that's actually truly all the enemies. So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of fun, needless to say, to document all this and make sure it's all right. But until then, people, we did the level. We achieved our goal of making it through it mostly. Like I said, I wish I knew how many there were, but it's too hard with the Rotfish to count it all, and it might have been just I missed 3 or something like that. Really, if it came down to it, I'd have to like check with no clip or something like that anyway, so at this point, I might as well just replay it in GL Quake, and figure out myself by using a much better UI and much better situation than this. As for the level itself, relatively linear, but you can't really complain too much about linearity. I mean, episode 3 of Quake was pretty much all linear stuff as well. And the level was definitely fair. It felt like a relatively decent Quake level. There was really nothing I could say was really wrong. Balance felt there. It didn't feel too hard, but it didn't feel too easy either. So I feel it's about that mid-range level that was just a decent level to play. Needless to say, can't really complain either way here. Everything felt relatively intuitive. I never really had a confusion where I was going. Even though it kind of like looped around a couple of times, I always knew where I was going, which is definitely intuitive design. Other than that, there's really not much to say. Besides the fact that I hate Rotfish, I wish he hadn't used any. But in a level with so much liquid, I can imagine his desire to use Rotfish in some way. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame that Rotfish were included. Like I said, I really hate Quake Rotfish. I wish they were never a thing that existed, because they cause so many bugs. They are, like, probably the biggest flaw of Quake. So, while they're a nice thing to expand upon the water, they really do not work right. And they cause so many bugs that, yeah, it's just not worth it half the time. Anyway, that's really the normal game itself. It's not really this one level in particular. This level in particular, I don't really have much to say about either way. It just was a nice little decent level to add to our co-op server. That could be another level to play and make our experience that much longer. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure. I guess I shall see you all next time.